Parents, students, we are here at Morales Junior High talking about the upcoming school year. I've got Ms. Leal, Torres here to take us through a walkthrough here today and show us what is new, what has changed, what protocol and procedures have been put in place. But we're starting here in the office. And as you can see, they've already made some changes here within the office. Mr. Torres, what have we done here?
Yep, so we've tried to adhere to the 6 feet distance rule. So in our office, we'll be continuing to follow the governor's order with the mask. And we'll ask parents to when they drive up, to give us a phone call and let us know when they're coming to arrive. So we're going to try to keep a steady transition throughout.
Good, good. And Ms. Leal, when we do have those phone calls, those transitions, parent drop off, those things, they will take place out front?
Yes. So we're going to have special signage outside in our visitor parking, kind of like a curbside service. So the parents will know, call this number. One of our receptionists will be able to walk themselves out there and greet the parents, meet their needs.
Good. Well, let's walk outside and look at that a little bit.
All right.
We've been talking about procedures and protocols as we go into this school year. One thing that'll probably pretty much remain the same is the parent drop-off and pickup. So in the mornings, the parents will still use this as the drop-off point as well as the pickup in the afternoon. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. So the same concept will occur as students are coming to campus. They'll arrive here, walk up straight behind here. We'll have our breakfast carts ready beginning at 8 in the morning. Students will grab their breakfast. If they're 8th graders, they'll sit in the cafeteria. And if they're 7th graders, they'll sit in our north gym and wait for the bell to ring before going to their classrooms.
Okay. And in the afternoons, what do the students do? How do they get released back to the parents?
So pretty similar to what we've done in the past. So again, like Ms. Leal explained, our 7th graders will wait in the gym. Our 8th graders will wait in the cafeteria. The parent will come up to the circle drive. They'll let a person on duty know that they're here to pick up their child. We'll direct that parent to wait in the parking lot, and that child will leave the gym or cafeteria and meet their parent or guardian in the parking lot, and they can exit out on 2nd Street or Studer Street.
Oh, excellent. Okay, good, good. And that'll keep the traffic flowing through your circle as well.
That's our ultimate goal, is to make a smooth transition.
I think that'll work. That's a good idea. All right, thank you. We've talked about parent drop-off and pickup for the students, but through the school year, there's always a need for parents to come to campus and either drop off medication, come to a special meeting, or whatever the case may be. Do y'all have an established area for those parents that you can go out and meet them so that you can greet them before they ever come on campus?
Yes. So what our plan is very similar to an HEB curbside system. In that first row here of cars, the parents will be allowed to park there as visitors. They'll be assigned with our phone number for them to reach us in the office. And when the receptionist answers, they'll be greeted by one of those ladies with an iPad to verify your license and identification and how we can best serve you, whether it's to get that medication, to pick up a child, or to drop off or visit an acquaintance.
Okay. We do also ask that the parents remain in the vehicle and also wear a face covering during that time to help protect our office staff as well.
Good. And if a parent had a meeting inside with the administrator,
Yes.
Same process. They remain in your car,
Yes.
call that number, and either one of you two or somebody from the office staff will go out and greet them and then escort them from there. Yes, sir. All right. We were talking a little bit ago when we were outside that when students arrive on campus and even after school for pickup, some students stage in here. That was the 8th grade students?
Yes, 8th grade will remain in the cafeteria. And it kind of has the same concept with lunch as well. So at our tables, we're gonna have them marked off where they'll be 6 feet apart at all times. And so for lunch, when students arrive in the cafeteria, they'll have 2 lunch choices. So they'll be able to go to either side of the cafeteria. The cafeteria will also be marked with the 6 feet spacing so that they'll stay in that line at that 6 foot distance.
Good. Good. And as students transition in and out, they will have one entrance and one exit?
We'll have both doors open, yes.
Okay. And ensure that they don't cross paths
Right.
face to face, they'll all be moving one direction.
Yes, sir.
And when they're sitting, will they be facing opposite direction or will they all be facing one direction?
I believe they're all going to be facing one direction.
Good.
And we've purchased stickers that'll kind of help be an indicator to say this is your 6 feet distance that we want to observe while we're in here.
Will students be able, all junior high students, be able to transition into the cafeteria every day, or will there be different, like an A group for one day and a B group for a different day?
No, all students will be able to come to the cafeteria every day. We'll have 2 different lunch times. We'll have one for the 7th grade class and one for the 8th grade class.
Or is there any other room that you're going to be using for the lunch as well?
Yes, we're also going to open up this partition right behind you to allow for extra spacing and seating in our north gym. We're going to have tables set up where 2 students will be at each table.
Okay, good. All right. Anything else you'd like to share about eating in cafeteria?
I do know in the service line, there will also be some plexiglass to help protect our cafeteria staff as well, to where the students will just grab their lunch and get to their seat.
All right. Very good. Thank you.
As we were talking earlier about the school day and the new procedures, protocols, and requirements that we're going to need to follow, that's going to affect our classrooms. And it looks like you got this classroom already complete and ready for social distancing requirements.
Yes, so as the students are entering their classroom, their assigned classroom, we do have a hand sanitizer. At the entrance of each classroom, students will be required to place their hands under there, clean them up, come to their seat. As you can also see, we have our desks separated at the 6-foot distance as well. They will all be facing one direction as well.
Good, good. And in the classroom, students will need to continue to wear either mask or a face covering, and the teachers as well.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
All right.
And we're looking to fit about 13 kids to a room.
Okay.
And also within each room, we'll have a sanitation kit. We'll include extra wipes and masks for daily cleanup throughout the day.
Good. And you mentioned daily cleanup, so there'll be a process or procedure for custodians to come throughout the day as and clean, and then at the end of the day as well.
Yeah, so there'll be a spray mist, and that'll be one way just to kind of give an overall clean at the end of the day, and they'll do that prior to the beginning also.
So at the end of the day, it'll be completely misted and clean. The next morning, it's ready for students and staff. Good. Sounds like you got a great procedure and policy set kind of in place for keeping our students safe when they arrive and when they depart, as well as our staff. It's very important, and it sounds like that's what y'all did in y'all's view to keep everyone safe and in a safe environment, so that when they come to us safely, we can return them just as safe.
Yes, so that is our main goal for both our students and our staff on campus.
And we know there's going to be a difference, but the big difference is a focus on that safety for sure. And we want everybody to enjoy that face-to-face if given the opportunity.
Absolutely, and I think we want our students and our staff to enjoy the day. It is a little different. It's going to be not what it used to be, but our goal is to keep everyone safe, enjoy the day, make us have a strong, engaging, rich educational experience. So thank y'all for doing all that you're doing.
Thank you.
Right there. All right.